Shine, Don't Turn Around and Give a Little Love. Just some of the hits that propelled my next guest to fame as the voice of Britain's most successful reggae band. And the former lead singer of Aswad comes to Nottingham next week for a festival celebrating the music of Jamaica, which you'll hear more about soon. But first, a very warm welcome to Brinsley Forde.
Good afternoon, Reya. It's listening to your programme that's added some sunshine. It was great to hear Brownstone.
Oh, that's what we like to hear. Talking of great music, when you hear your songs and you think back to those times, do you still get a bit of a shiver down your spine?
Yeah, because it's great moments. You know, sort of like recording. It was done different to how they do things nowadays. So you've had the time of rehearsing it, recording it in studio, and when you see the reaction of the audience or people listening to it, yes, it does make you feel good.
You know, the thing about you and Aswad as a group that made you quite different was that you put a lot of importance on obviously being artists of Jamaican descent, but you were very much rooted here in Britain. And I think it's fair to say really paved the way for a lot of black British artists who we know and love today. Do you feel a sense of pride when you look at how ingrained reggae music is in Britain today?
Oh, definitely. I really believe reggae is the kind of root of a lot of the modern day music. If you just think of just dubs and the before when we had the 12-inch singles and just even rapping, right? It all started with reggae. So it's great to see the music has gone on and become, you know, the foundation of modern music. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Brinsley, having a little look at your resume, it reads like you're on a mission to pretty much conquer every corner of the entertainment industry. A singer, a songwriter, musician, actor, director, radio and TV presenter, the list goes on. So what's keeping you busy at the moment?
Well, as you know, I'll be in Nottingham next week. I'm the guest vocalist for the Jazz Jamaica Urban Soul combination. And Urban Soul, if you don't know, is an orchestra. It's going to be a 30-piece orchestra. Now, to celebrate the 50th anniversary, Jamaica's 50th anniversary, the people from June, Gary Crosby, has decided to take that album, Bob's album, Catch a Fire, that was probably the first reggae album that was marketed in a proper way. It was put on all the jazz racks, or should say it was put on all the rock album racks in the record stores of that time. And, you know, the history's gone on. We know Bob Marley's probably one of the greatest songwriters of the 20th century. And we'll be presenting that album in a completely different way. It will still be true to the original, but it's got, as I said, that 30-piece orchestra added to it.
And you mentioned kind of celebrating and commemorating cultural icons like Bob Marley, a man that you knew personally.
I was very, very lucky to have met Bob. I met Bob probably around the time that the group was here to support Johnny Nash and the Sons of the Jungle. And it was in that time that they went over to Island Records to see Chris Blackwell. So that's another kind of plus for me when being asked to do this, that I was kind of around at the time when all of that was being kind of formulated. So it's really special for me to be asked to be the vocalist for this, and I'm actually buzzing. So I would just say, I think people who come along are going to be just, it's something that's totally different. It's going to be like the album, but totally different, and I'm buzzing just listening to it and being part of it.